so much for coming out to support Tristan for his senior recital. My name is Alexi. It has been my pleasure to have been able to work with Tristan for these last 2 years. We both started here at the same time. He transferred here from Walter State, and I just started teaching here. And I just couldn't ask for a better introduction to being in this environment than to having a student like Tristan who is just insanely talented, really dedicated, just so incredibly passionate about this music that we all love. Lessons, honestly, I probably shouldn't say this, but they didn't feel like lessons. It just kind of felt like we were just hanging out, just kind of talking about the music that we both love, and just really being able to dive really deep into it. And it's really not just his work ethic that I'm insanely jealous of. I wish I could have a tenth of the amount of ability that he has to actually get himself to practice. Something that I admire in him. But I'm also, it's been really fun for me just even recently been able to offer him work in the area, because I know that he is going to be able to show up and perform not just musically, but also show up professionally and with the right attitude. He was never, even no matter what was going on, he was always showing up and ready to work and ready to put in the time. And I just couldn't ask for anything more. And I'm going to sorely miss him these next couple of years. I'm sure I'm going to see him around. I know we're going to, maintain a relationship, and I'm excited for that. But I think I was a little bit spoiled with him being one of my first students here. That I don't know when the next time somebody's going to come along and really put in the kind of time and effort that Tristan's put in. So it's really been incredibly special. So tonight, I know this is a senior recital, and I think there's always this kind of pressure that a recital like this has to be the culmination of everything that anybody has ever done, and tonight is where he has to show everything, but to me that's an impossible place to make music from, and I really want this kind of environment to be definitely, jazz doesn't usually happen in a recital hall like this, right? So this is already kind of an uncomfortable environment for this kind of music. Even just how drums sound on a stage like this, everybody kind of has to play differently. But just for the audience standpoint, I think, treat this like it is a jazz club, and don't be afraid to make some noise. And if you really like something, holler out. And it does not need to be this very kind of stiff kind of environment that I feel like we find ourselves in. And this is not a culmination of everything he's ever done. This is just a snapshot of where he is right now. And I think I'm just really excited about where it's going to take him. And this is just one performance in a long line of performances that he's already done, and one of an incredibly many amount of performances that he's about to do. So, also, fire exits are this way. I was going to say that, or else I was going to get in trouble, so getting that out of the way. But yeah, here is Tristan Bauer's senior recital. Thank you very much.
so many people I love that have supported me this whole way through. So thank you guys all for coming out. We got a great set of players tonight, and we got some good tunes. So let me introduce you to these guys. This is a good friend of mine and somebody that I met very early on. I think it was my first class here is when we really connected, and he'll be holding it down for us all night. So that's Mr. Jakeb Hardin on the bass. Face the department. He's a freshman, but he's someone I've been so thankful to play with, and he's such a hard worker, and he's got a lot going on this semester, but he's doing this for me, so I really appreciate that. That's Mr. Andrew Whittaker on the drums. Switcheroo, so I'd like to welcome on the stage Matt Bayard. Let's get this one out the way. We're going to burn one, and if you don't know what that means, you'll find out once Matt starts playing. This is Cherokee. This next tune is an original that I wrote for tonight. My dad has been a huge supporter of me ever since I first started, and he's here tonight. All my gigs since he got me my first gig at 14, and he's been coming to all my gigs. And he emceed my first few gigs because I was too nervous to, and he's just been a huge help. And ever since he's been coming to my gigs, he's been doing the same thing every time, and that's requesting me to play the blues. So I wrote this tune for him. This is Blues for Pop Pop. stage, Ben Earl on tenor sax. Well, now that they're all here, this is a group called the Forward Quartet. I've been playing with these guys for the last 2 semesters, and it's been an absolute blast. I'm just so thankful to be a part of this group, and these guys are all so inspiring to me. They're such hard workers, and we goof off way too much. But this tune is an arrangement of mine, a Michael Jackson tune, originally wrote by Stevie Wonder. I originally had the idea for this tune, but every time I bring something to these guys, it morphs into what it is now with all of the different ideas coming into play. So this is our arrangement of I Can't Help It by Michael Jackson.
No, they say it's
Oh,
wonderful.
okay, thank you. Yeah, don't read it. This next tune is a beautiful ballad by Irving Berlin. As many of you know, last summer I met a wonderful girl, and we've been together ever since. And I'd like to dedicate this last tune of the set to her. This one is for my beautiful girlfriend Alice, who's here tonight. This is They Say It's Wonderful by Irving Berlin. stage. Alexi, Leo on the trumpet. After my junior year here, I had a full year and I was so busy and just finished my juries. And I was like, I'm not going to touch or look at the piano for at least a week. And I made it 2 days into that, and Alexi sent me a text saying, hey, we got a gig down at Capone's, and we don't have a piano player, so could you fill in for us? And I did, and it was a great decision because we've been working together ever since, playing lots of gigs, and I'm so thankful to Alexi for all your help and all your support, and thank you so much. Incredible player. So thank you for doing this, and this is Che Gaji Sauraji by Antonio Carlos Jobim. by accident, sort of. Me and Andrew were working on Prompt, a Jakeb tune before a show, and he was messing around with the beat, and I decided it might be funny if I played Night Tunisia on that beat, and it actually turned out to be something really cool. So this is my arrangement of the familiar tune, Night Tunisia. This next piece will be a duo between me and my teacher, Alex Taub. When I auditioned here at ETSU, I auditioned under somebody named Michael Jeffrey Stevens, who I was very excited to work with and work under. And I was informed the summer before I came here that he was stepping down and being replaced. And I was very disappointed and very sad. And for my first lesson, I remember walking in and seeing a very skinny, young-looking dude named Alex, and I was blown away by him. He was an incredible player and an incredible teacher, and we've been working together for 2 years now, and it's been an absolute pleasure. He's an incredible player and someone that I truly admire, and he's been a teacher to me for very long, but I think I can consider him a friend now. We'll be playing a duo for you once everybody gets set up, but this will be Yes or No by Wayne Shorter. Thank you, Alex. I'd like to thank some key people in my life that have helped along the way. I'd like to first thank my parents. They've been my biggest supporters ever since I first started. And they've been helping me through absolutely everything and listening to me rant when I come home from a bad gig and everything under the sun. So thank you to my mom and dad. I'd like to also thank some amazing teachers, Alex Taub for being an amazing applied instructor and an amazing friend. And thank you so much, Alex. Dr. West, he might be here tonight. I don't think he actually is. He's probably watching it online, but thank you, Dr. West. He's been a huge help to me, and he's called me on the gigs that have been amazing, and just for being a student. So thank you, Dr. West. I'd like to also thank Martin Walters, who's here tonight. He's been absolutely incredibly helpful, and will continue to be as we go on to record many things. He's helped us to rehearse in his basement, in his studio, and he's just an amazing connection that has helped me in so many different ways. So thank you, Martin. Lastly, for teachers, I'd like to thank Ava Polgar, who's here tonight. Thank you, Dr. Polgar. I've had the pleasure of being her slave for the past 2 years, doing all of my scholarship work under her. It's been a joy being whipped by her, and I'm so thankful that she's here tonight, even though jazz is not really her thing. So thank you, Dr. Polgar. And lastly, I'd like to thank God for giving me this gift. I do it all for His glory, and I'm thankful that I can do this. So thank you. This last one is from my favorite composer of all time. This is I Wish by Stevie Wonder.